What's up? What's up? So, look, so we are actually live. This is our first episode of 10-4 Radio, the Yard Talk podcast. I am Mia, your trucking auntie. Y'all know whatever y'all want to call me, your trucking auntie, safety coach, all that. Um, so look, this is our first episode, so I'm really excited um for the guest that I have today. So we chopping it up with a driver who pretty much hung up his motor coach keys and grabbed the trucks and grabbed the keys to a big truck and
Right, right,
and
right.
was like, let me see what this trucking life be like. So that's who we're interviewing today. I Let me make sure that I have everything here. So yeah. So this is no sugarcoat, fresh stories, straight facts. So look, those that are, if you're a coach driver and you're looking to go into class A, or should I say you're class A curious, then come on, let's ride it out. So today's guest is Rico, as you can see. Appreciate you joining. Thank you so much. What's going on?
Absolutely,
What's going on with
absolutely.
you? How's life been treating you?
Everything's looking up.
Yeah.
Everything's looking up. Getting ready to get off into this new adventure. Uh, as you said before, I started in motor coach. I was in motor coach. Just wanted to give this a shot before God took me up out of here, and
Yeah.
here we are. Yeah.
That's what's up. All right, so why the switch? So that's that move is not a light move. So what made you decide to move from driving motor coach to getting into class A driving?
Yeah, that's true. Most people in my when I was in motor coach, a lot of drivers came over from trucking to motor coach.
Hmm.
I'm doing the reverse. I'm going from motor coach to trucking. What made me decide to do it was I've always been interested in trucks, but well, let me put it this way: I was always interested in getting into transportation over the road.
Right.
And back at that time, I applied for trucking and for Greyhound to be exact, and they responded first. So I just went with the first responded and rolled with it.
Which was
Before what,
Greyhound, you saying?
which was Greyhound, yes, which is
Okay.
Greyhound.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
So I did paratransit buses that didn't necessarily require a CDL. You just need to have a chauffeur's license.
Okay. So
Yeah,
no
for
CDL was
paratransit,
required then.
no
Okay.
CDL was required then.
Got you.
Right, right. So I didn't actually get a CDL until I started with Greyhound.
Okay, and that was class B.
Class B, correct.
Okay. So, so how long have you been in transportation? And and what has kept you in transportation?
I started in transportation. I'm just going to take you all the way back, Miss Mia. I started transportation as a cab driver.
Okay.
My introduction into uh, life of movement is what I like to call it. Was actually cab driving. I drove cabs for like 2 years,
So
and
that's
then
when
that's when
like
I
you could like people could like you could get it on the side of the road. Like people would just wave.
no, no, you trying to age me more than I am. It wasn't like that.
That's
That's
like
New York. That's New York City. I'm from a small town.
you hear the
You
heartbeat.
call.
That's
I heard that. I heard. Nah, you had to make a phone call to get a cab back there. You couldn't
okay.
just stand on the corner. No, yo, nah.
Well,
And
I know.
God forbid you try to whistle at me. Nah, nah.
Right. I know
You might be trying to rob me.
my stepdad used to do cabs, like we
Okay,
talked about before, and he was doing them back when people would just wave them
okay,
down, and you hop in, uh,
yeah, yeah.
and they take
And
you where
it
you gotta go.
that's mostly in big cities though.
Well,
I'm from a
okay.
small town, and
Oh
I'm
yeah,
from a small town in Michigan, so
Okay.
Uh, it didn't necessarily operate that way.
Okay.
Now it so okay. Let me give you a quick scenario. So if I get a call, okay, I need to go to this address, pick this person up, take them to a Walmart. Okay, so I do that run. When I get to Walmart, if there's a passenger that needs a ride and they ask me, can they get one? Absolutely.
Okay. Got
That, but as far as going down the street and somebody whistling at me saying, nah, it didn't
you.
work
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Not in small town Michigan, nah.
Yeah. So that's where you started with the cab, and then you went
Right.
into the paratransit,
Paratransit.
and then
Correct.
the paratransit led into Greyhound,
Correct.
where you actually had to get your Class B CDL.
Cor- right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long ago was that? And then how long have you had your Class A?
So I got my class B in 20, to be exact, it was January of 2014.
Your Class B.
And
Okay.
that's when I got my class B. I got my class A, and there's a story behind that. I got my class A in 2022.
2022.
2022. Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's when
talking
I got
about.
my class A. Yeah.
And hold on, let me add some sauce. He had an amazing training. He did
uh, you did train me. Yes, you did. You
around
did.
here. Yeah.
Good looking out. Good
There you
looking out.
go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now, so 2022, I do know. So, just a backstory: I did train Rico to get his Class A. I've
Mhm,
had many students over the years, and again, I mean, that's what Gorgeous Truck Hers is about: mentoring, helping people progress their career in transportation if that's what they want to do. So that's what
mhm,
I'm here for, and that's so I'm really glad that he's gotten into the trucking arena of
mhm.
transportation, and it's a whole different ball game. It's
Yes, it
something totally
is.
different from Motorcoach driving. So, in which we're going to get into that, and so that actually leads into my next question, which is um, so going back, you are getting ready to go out. If you guys missed it, he's going out on his first solo trip tomorrow.
Hmm.
And he's been in training, which we're not going to say the company, but he's been in training for the past 4 weeks, 5 weeks,
4 weeks. Yeah.
4 or 5 weeks. Um,
Four.
with,
Four.
4 weeks with his mentor, and so tomorrow will be his first solo run. So,
Right.
so
Right.
he's been practicing with his mentor. So let me ask you, how did motor coach experience help or not help during your training? So you've had an opportunity with your mentor to kind of drive and dock and see
Hmm.
different docks. Um, do you feel like the motor coach experience has helped you or hindered you in this transition into trucking?
Uh, it definitely was not a hindrance because even though it's commercial driving, the two are kind of opposite directions. So I won't say that it hindered. Helped. It helped because I'm familiar with highway life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it prepared. The main difference is driving one unit as
Yeah.
opposed to driving two
2 units.
units,
Yeah.
or if you're into combos, two or more units.
Yeah.
Um, but I can't. I won't say that it was any type of hindrance. No.
That's so you think it kind of prepared you for it a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah. A
the
bit.
length. I think a lot of times people the harder part is learning uh from people that come from driving a car to then driving a big truck is the amount of
Hmm.
space you need when you're doing just turns or
Turn. Just a
any
simple turn.
just a simple
Absolutely. Yeah.
turn. And it seems
Yeah.
like maybe driving the motor coach um, helped you already kind of understand that everything needs to be wider with
Correct.
whatever you're doing in the truck.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with the with the 53-foot trailer, it's if you take the dimensions of just the cab, just that alone, and then you're adding 53 separate feet, not a
Yeah.
single unit, separate feet. So that
Yeah.
does add another dimension and to when you're making turns or uh, unfortunately, uh, not to bring up anything bad, but last month or a couple of months ago, the situation on the turnpike, trying to
Hmm.
make a U-turn.
Yeah.
You this it's just it's a different world. It's a
Yeah.
different world. Yeah, it's commercial driving, but it's a different world.
I agree. It really is. So
Yeah.
look, I'm excited because one thing I'm gonna do is keep up with your journey. So
Okay,
I'm gonna
that's
have
what's
you
up.
back also, but I'm really excited for your journey, and I'm really excited for you to go out there and experience trucker life. And the thing is, I don't want people just to think, because I think sometimes the online presence gives people this false impression like trucking is just this glamorous thing.
Right,
And
right.
nobody talks about it's not for everybody. It
It's
really is
not for
not.
everybody.
And
It's really not.
so you have to experience it to know if it's for you or if it's not. And if it's not, that's okay. And that's the thing.
Hmm.
Just because it's not for you doesn't mean like it, you can't do something else in transportation. It just the road
Correct.
just ain't for you.
Correct.
So I'm
Correct.
excited about it. So this is the night before. So
Yeah.
what is um what's running through your mind right now? Getting ready and getting prepared for your first solo run in your
There there's a there's a sense of anxiousness, not anxiety. At the end of the day, I'm a driver.
right.
If it's got wheels and a steering wheel, I'm gonna deal with it.
I know that's
That's
right.
just who that's just
Come
who I
through.
am.
Come
Uh,
through then.
but uh, there's an anxiousness. There's an excitement, definitely an excitement,
Yeah.
because it's a new chapter, and at my age, you know, I don't know how many rookie, truck drivers there are that are, you know, in their mid to late six, mid to late 50s.
Yeah.
Um, I'm sure they're out there. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
matter of fact, real quick, I was watching a YouTube, this guy on YouTube last night. He's a young trucker, 25 years old,
Hmm.
do, doing the damn thing, and I'm so proud of young people getting into this field because you can really make a life in
Yeah.
transportation, whether it's Greyhound or whether it's trucking.
Yep.
There's a good life to be made in
For
transportation.
sure. If you do it right.
You know, a- if you do it right, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the important part. If you do it
Yeah.
right, uh, even as much as I enjoyed my years in Motorcoach, these last 4 weeks of training and learning the truck and learning how it moves, and you know, I wish I had gotten into it earlier than I have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's if there's a regret. I don't regret motor coach, but I
Mm.
do kind of regret not pursuing trucking
Sooner.
sooner. Right, right.
That's all right. And here's the thing:
Yeah,
we can't dwell on the past, right? Like we can only pick up
that's
from
right.
here
True.
till and move the pieces forward. So I'm super proud of you,
I
and the guys
appreciate that.
and girls that's getting into transportation and making a career out of it. I'm really proud of you too. I mean, it's them truck drivers. Listen,
Absolutely.
look, come on, truck drivers.
Not that Mr. Cal.
Hey, listen, I'm proud of y'all. So
Absolutely.
I don't care.
Absolutely.
It don't even matter like what age you are. I think you
Yeah.
know you can just pick up the pieces and do what you can do at this point.
Yeah.
So let me ask you. Just had to get my mystical in real quick. Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
Okay.
No
So
doubt.
look. So you all packed for your first day
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow. So what's in your bag? Give me 3 items besides your phone that's in your bag. What you got?
I got clean draws.
Draws is
I got
imperative. That's imperative.
uh my truck came with a refrigerator, but I did buy an air fryer today.
Okay.
I bought an air fryer. I'll get a microwave when I get to it. I'm not really tripping. But I'll get
Well,
one
the
eventually.
air fryer, you can still warm up stuff with the air
Yeah,
fryer.
no doubt, no doubt. That's
Yeah.
why I got it.
Yeah.
Oh well, okay. I got a good deal on it. Let's run with that.
Okay.
Uh,
Couldn't
and
pass
then
it up.
couldn't pass it up. Couldn't pass
Okay.
it up. And I gotta, I got some fresh linen for the bed, and got a got a mattress cover. And okay, I
Yeah.
guess that's more than 3 things, but
That's
and
okay.
got some food for the fridge, so I'm ready to roll.
Cool. Cool. All
I'm ready to
right.
roll.
So going back to motor coaching, what's something you
Mhm.
miss about driving motor coach?
Staying in hotels.
Oh, that's a good one.
Staying in
Yeah.
hotels.
But
A
you know some
holiday.
but you know some motor coach drivers sleep on their bus. Depending on the company, they sleep on these things like a hammock. Looks like a hammock. Have you seen them?
Yeah, I know some drivers, depending on, if they, so in that situation, that's one of those situations where if you have a group for an entire day, you
Hmm.
take them somewhere and then they go do their thing while you wait and you're waiting for like hours.
Okay.
Then I know some drivers that would bring like a little cot, and it was narrow enough to sit in the aisle, set up in the
Hmm.
aisle, and then
Hmm.
they just take a yeah, nah,
Nah, I don't think.
nah.
No.
I yeah,
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
exactly.
I don't
Yeah,
like
they can have
that.
they can have that.
Yeah, I don't
They can
like that.
have that.
Yeah, the hotel. I can see the hotel being a flex compared to
Yeah,
trucking, because now
absolutely.
your hotel back there. Go ahead and
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
hotel tractor in the back. That's your hotel.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I can see that being
Absolutely.
a thing. Okay,
But
so
I will say, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I will say this though. The match, I don't know. I can only speak on now, today. I don't know
Mm,
what trucks had back in the day, but
mm.
today, some pretty comfortable mattress. It ain't no, yeah, it's pretty comfortable.
Okay,
I was impressed. Let's put it that way.
okay. You think your
Yeah,
back is going? You don't think you're gonna have no
yeah.
back
I,
issues with
I
that?
think I think my back is gonna be okay with this one. Yes, absolutely. Okay, the heartbeat. All right.
All right. I'm gonna
But
check in
we
about 30
we
days and see
we
how
gonna find out. We gonna find out in 30 days if I'm back to motor coaches. Then you'll know. Nah,
we gonna
that wasn't
see.
it.
We gonna see
Right.
what it sound like.
You'll know that wasn't it.
Yeah, keep going. Obviously,
Oh yeah, that's they tickled.
it's very serious. They going.
Trying to make me feel like I need to be on stage. Cut that out.
Right.
I I ain't
Okay.
that funny.
Right. Keep my
You're right. Right.
exactly.
I'll let ha
Keep
ha.
right.
Right.
Okay, so what motivated you, or who motivated you to get into trucking versus staying in motor coach? Like, because there's so
Uh
many videos and social. Trucking has trucking has grown on social media as far as social media presence. So I think
yeah.
being on social media, I think sometimes that makes people join it because again, it's
Yeah.
so glam. To me, it
They see the
begin to be
YouTube videos.
glamorized. Yeah. So,
Right, right.
what or who motivated you to get into it?
So in my case, I would have to go back to how I ended up getting my class A to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So in living in Orlando at the time, driving Greyhound, an opportunity to become a class B instructor
Mm.
is what kind of led me into trucking, so to speak. Um, I applied to be an instructor at a college over in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once I was brought on, I was asked to go ahead and get my class A. They would take care of me getting my class A, which you already know.
Mm-hmm.
You trained me, and that's what led me into class A interest. Again, back when I first started with Greyhound, I tried getting into both in entities of transportation, and
Right.
again, Motorcoach just they hit me up first.
Yeah.
Um, so the interest in trucks has always been there, but I was a Motorcoach guy. We're talking, 8.5 years into being a Motorcoach driver is
Mm-hmm.
when this opportunity with being an instructor came about. So already having a class B, doing what I needed to do to get a class A, and then being a class A instructor on how to back the truck and
Right.
how to do pre-trip, how to pre-trip and post-trip the truck,
Which
you
is
know,
important.
which is important. If you
Message.
can't do a proper pre-trip, yeah, you out here wilding.
Do a pre-trip. Nobody, everybody hates when I mention pre-trip. You know, with me being safety, nobody, every time they see me coming, they like, I just want to keep y'all
uh,
safe.
Here come Cruella.
Yeah, I just want to keep y'all safe. That's it. But yeah, proper
Yeah,
pre-trip
but
is definitely
a
important.
proper free trip is
Yeah.
because you can come to regret it.
Yeah.
When you down the road and you have an issue that you could have caught
For sure.
had you done a proper free trip,
Hmm.
and you were in a place where you had your mechanics or you had this or whatever the truck needed at that moment, you could have had it taken care of had you done a proper pre-trip. So
Yep.
that's just some of the things that involved me once I got. Oh, I'm sorry, that I was involved in once I got my class.
Okay.
So, teaching people how to drive the truck and back the truck, the different aspects of trucking, as far as getting started in the industry.
Yeah.
I by no means was I a you know did I call myself a truck driver? No, I was not a truck driver.
But you
I
knew how to
worked
teach.
with some truck drivers.
Yeah.
So if there was a trucking question that came up, I was able to point to you or to some of the other instructors.
Hmm.
Bruh, I'm just teaching you how to do an alley dot or an offset.
Hmm.
I'm teaching you the pre-trip. When it comes to life on the road, you got to go talk to them.
Yeah.
They
Go
got you
holler at
covered.
them. Yeah.
You got to go holler at them.
Yeah.
I know I play my role.
Right.
Yeah.
So you mentioned be it teaching the students how to back and navigate the
Hmm.
truck. So
Hmm.
you got your class A 3 years ago and haven't done any class A work up until now. So
Correct.
how's your back? What we looking like? What
We
what
we
what
we.
what have you
I tell you,
encountered?
I tell you one thing. When it comes to alley docking, we better than we were. We better now than we were 4 weeks ago. That's for damn sure.
I know that's right. But you know what? It's a practice. I think it's a skill you never lose. It's just sometimes you got to retweak it. Like,
you, I, I had to remember. And
yeah,
I had to remind myself that the back of the trailer don't move the way my bus moves.
correct.
If I'm turning the wheel to the left, that's where the bus is going.
Oh, in the
You
motor
turn
coach,
you
right?
you turn your wheel to the left, Yeah, the back of your trailer ain't going left.
Yeah, you need to be
Yeah,
looking to see
yeah.
what's
You
going on.
need no player. You looking in the wrong mirror, player. You need to be on the other side. You need to be
Yep.
on the other side.
The
So yeah,
difference, like we talked about, with the bus, with backing, you're actually driving your bus
you're driving the
fully
bus.
versus with the tractor trailer, when you're backing, you're driving your
You're
trailer,
driving the
not your
trailer.
tractor.
Right.
Exactly. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Absolutely. So that was the biggest. That was the biggest hurt. Putting it in drive and going down the road and busting corners, and I can do that all day every day. But when it
Yeah.
came to backing, yeah, that first week,
Brutal.
yeah, yeah,
It's
it was
sketchy.
brutal.
It was a
It
bit
was a little,
sketchy.
but thankfully I had a very patient mentor.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a very patient mentor. New to America. He's a Jamaican brother. Been in the country. He been with the company for 10 years. He been
Oh,
in America
he ain't new.
for 11 years. Well, considering his age, he's new to America
Okay. Okay.
because
Well,
he's
good.
only yeah. So yeah, he was patient. You know, he could he was so good. He could tell me exactly what I was doing wrong. He
Yeah.
would correct it, tell me what to do, and just like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So
I think
he was great.
finding a good mentor when you're fresh and new is rare. And I'm sure a
Mhm.
lot of my new drivers that's out there that you know that went out with a mentor, I'm sure. Matter of fact, if you got some horror stories of mentors that you was with, I'm not gonna have you mention the name of the company, but if you got some stories to tell about bad mentors, I want you to be a guest because we're gonna talk about it. Because mentors, to me, I think they can break a new driver's spirit or build it,
Right.
right? Like I think,
Right.
and a lot of times I think companies they make these guys or girls trainers or mentors just because maybe they drive good or maybe they've been in trucking for a long time. But just because you can
Yeah.
drive good doesn't make you a good teacher or doesn't make you a
Exactly.
good mentor. They're a good
Yeah.
driver. And so sometimes new drivers get put with these people and they yelling at them or they being
Right.
contradicting or they just do the job themselves and don't teach the student
Don't teach the
nothing,
student anything.
which is hinder. And then what's going to happen is the student's going to get released into the
Yeah.
by themselves, and now they are a danger not only to themselves but to people because they
To
really didn't even
others.
get the
Yeah.
proper training. So yeah, if you've had a bad mentor, reach out to Gorgeous Truck Hers. Send me an email. Let's talk about it. I
Right.
want to know about it because y'all know Auntie knows a little bit. Boom.
and
Okay. I'm
and
sorry. Go
being
ahead.
a and I will say this as well. Being a veteran driver doesn't mean you know how to deal with people,
Right. Right.
let
Exactly.
alone let alone teaching them or instructing them. You don't even know how to deal with people.
People. Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So that yeah.
All right. So I got a couple of questions.
All right, let's go.
So the first one is what song or playlist gets you in your zone before you start driving? Give me some.
Ooh.
Like everybody, like I can't
Ooh.
move until my Bluetooth is connected to my speaker and then I get my song and I start struggling. That I need my music to get moving. So what is your go-to song?
I am a smooth jazz guy. Um, I am a old school head.
Old
You
school.
give me
Okay.
you give me some Earth, Wind and Fire or some P Funk, some Parliament Funkadelic.
Mm,
I'll drive here to Cali.
that's old school. Hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me see. Hold on, hold on.
Don't tell me you got something.
Hold on.
Uh,
What you know about this?
where my keys at? Where my keys at? Where my truck at? Absolutely.
What y'all know about that?
Absolutely. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that.
That's a good. That is a good one to
That's
get your
grown
breakfast
folk stuff
on.
right there.
Okay, that's a good
Of a
song.
big
I like
degree.
that one. I like
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
that. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right,
Hold
you
up,
need
hold up, hold
another.
up.
Hold up.
Gotta hit that note.
Oh, that's the note. That was it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
look. So Earth, Wind, and
I'm
Fire.
ready to
Y'all
go.
heard
I'm
that.
ready to go drive
You
now.
ready to get in the truck right now?
I'm ready to go drive now. What you mean I don't leave till tomorrow?
Tomorrow, right? I'm ready to go now.
I want to go now.
Okay, so next question. What is
Okay.
your go-to snack?
My
What is your
go-to
go-to?
snack,
Mm-hmm.
my behind the wheel snack.
Your behind the wheel snack.
Give me some Lay's, salt and vinegar chips. Give me some sour Skittles or some
Sour Skittles. Okay.
some peanut butter M&Ms, and I'm good. I'm good.
You didn't mention nothing healthy.
Nah, nah, you're right. I didn't.
You're gonna need to do.
Uh,
Listen, I
I'm
know you didn't see
yeah,
those
I'm
truckers.
yeah. I done seen them.
Exactly.
I done seen them.
I'm gonna need you
But
to.
I mean,
I'm gonna
when I
need you
was
to
when I was
reel it in.
when I was
Re-
driving, oh, not the siren.
Reel that in. I'm gonna need some kind of healthy snack in
That's
here.
okay. So I'm gonna get some carrots, some celery sticks, and some. No, I ain't get none of
Exactly. Did you see my face?
that.
Yeah, I call you.
I
I
ain't
call
get I
bull.
ain't get none of that.
Okay.
But nah,
Well, you're
I'm
gonna have
sorry.
to
Go ahead. Go ahead.
incorporate. No, I was just saying you're gonna have to incorporate. On a serious note, you're gonna have to figure out some kind of healthy way to
Yeah.
maintain out there because you can gain weight real quick on that road because you ain't doing nothing but eating
Oh,
unhealthy.
I forgot to mention almonds. I keep almonds with me.
Almonds is good.
Yeah, I always got some almonds. I keep some ice water with me.
Okay.
So I'm not a complete heathen.
Even.
You're right.
Even.
When last time you heard that word?
It's been a long time. I feel like my grandma or stuff back in that time. All right,
Right,
y'all. So
right.
look, y'all tuned into 10-4 Radio, the Yard Talk podcast. So this is real drivers, just real scenarios. Rico going out tomorrow on his first solo trip. So if this is helping, if you know somebody else that could use this information that we're sharing right now, make sure you hit the follow. Just so you can stay updated on everything. So listen, we got to go into a lightning round real quick because we had about 35 minutes. So let's loosen it up real quick.
Okay.
So I got a
All
question.
right. Let's go. Let's go.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Um. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
If the social committee, listen
The
to me.
social committee. I
If
saw
the
the tilt of the
social,
glasses. All right.
if
I know where this is going.
if the social committee ever comes knocking at 2 a.m., what is going to be your polite one liner at the door? Or are you going to ignore them? Now, remember I said social committee at 2 a.m.
At 2 a.m. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. If y'all should know what social committee is at 2 a.m.
Them double L's.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what
Them-
is your polite one liner at the door? Are you going to give them a polite one liner at the door or are you going to just ignore
I'm not answering the door.
You just going to ignore
I'm
them?
I'm
So
I'm
the
not
curtains
answering
is
the door.
closed.
The curtains are closed. Once them curtains closed,
That's
nah,
it.
nah. If I ain't sleep, I'm engaged in what's on the TV screen. Yeah,
No,
I'm good.
you gonna hear
See, if I hear that, I know it ain't the police trying to say. I know that.
Had everything pushed up. Have everything pushed up.
You want
You
some
looking
company?
for some company? Yeah. Yeah, I suggest you just close the curtains and keep the police
Right.
away. I'm
Trick,
just saying.
trick, trick, please. I'm sleep.
I mean, they gonna go to the next trip. Somebody gonna give them that little $40
So
for some
somebody give them a
company.
little. What you say? They give it a little 40.
Give them a little $40. Hit out them two
Give them that.
twenties real quick.
Give them. They gonna give them that Corey Holcomb. What that Corey Holcomb rebate?
Yeah, that part. That's what they give. Okay, so look, I'm gonna do
That's
a quick
funny.
rapid
That's
fire.
funny.
So it's gonna be this or that. All right,
This or that. Okay.
this or that. You ready?
All right. All right. Let's go.
Coffee or energy drink?
Coffee.
Sunrise rollout or night run?
Night run.
Favorite truck stop? Loves TA pilot.
Pilot.
Pilot. Okay. Paper atlas or app?
App.
App.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people know how to read atlases though. Now, do you know how to read an atlas?
You know what? That's a good question. That's a
A
good
lot of people,
question.
a lot of people probably don't even know how to read an atlas at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
G. I
back
mean,
then we had to. We was moving
yeah.
around. We was moving around the
Yeah.
town like pirates with MapQuest directions on a piece of paper.
I
Used to print out.
I had a it, uh Rand McNally. I had a Rand McNally atlas. Well, when I was a kid, I was always fascinated with other places.
Mm.
So I used to study maps as a kid.
Oh
So
wow.
then
Okay.
when I got driving age, got my driver's license, I had a a, a Rand McNally map, all 50 states.
Hmm.
And man, if God help them if they don't know how to read a map. That's because
Well,
that GPS take you down the wrong road.
ooh,
What
ooh, it sure will.
what you gonna do? Exactly. Yeah. What
That's
you gonna do?
what. What is we gonna do?
Right. What was her name? On the color purple. What else gonna do? Miss
What us
Seeley?
gonna do? What us
Yeah.
gonna do? You gotta
What
back
else
this.
what else gonna do?
What us gonna do? You gotta back it up. Like
Yeah.
yeah, them GPS. If you, I feel like when you get out on the road, you definitely still have to have a really good sense of direction. Like when you
You
get
have
there,
to. Yeah.
you can look left and you can look right, but you have to be able to be like, it's real dark down there. I see a whole
Right,
lot of
right.
lights down there. I'm gonna head that way. Like you
Right,
still
right.
got to make these judgment calls, and that's something people don't talk about because I think one thing people don't talk about is the anxiety. I think that builds
Y-
up in you
Yeah.
when you get because you're driving in places you've never been, you've never seen, roads you've
Right.
never been on. It's dark. People's
Right.
behind you, cars on the side of you. You trying to read the sign. You looking at your GPS. It's just a lot of stuff that's
Right,
going
right.
on when you by yourself, and you got this 53-foot trailer on the
Right.
back,
Right.
and it's just a lot. And I think people don't talk about the anxiety that comes along with driving. Um, and I think it's something that really needs to be talked about. And I may cover it in my next episode. But yeah, so we're going to end this. I really appreciate you coming on and joining. Good luck on your journey. Good luck out there. I mean, I'm rooting for you.
Appreciate that.
I'm going to be checking back in. So you're going to come
Okay.
back with some receipts so we can
All right.
see how
Yep,
it's been
yep,
going.
yep.
So I appreciate you. For those that's watching, if you enjoyed the show, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see, if you want to get in the hot seat and be a guest on 10-4 Radio, the Yard Talk podcast, make sure you hit the DMs or just send us a email, and we will be sure to, of course, respond. If you got some road stories, I definitely want to hear them. Or if you want to come on the show and tell us about your road stories, hit us in the DM or send us a quick email with the subject line road story so we know exactly what it is. You can follow Gorgeous TruckHers on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. All right. So make sure,
Mhm.
again, you go to YouTube, like, follow, share, and subscribe. Thank you again, Rico, for joining. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
And be safe. Keep it between the lines. And no lot lizard. Shut the curtain. Okay. 10-4.
I have some stories for you in 30 days.
10-4.
All right,
All
10 4.
right.
All right.